A very good afternoon to you and many thanks for joining us. You're watching news update coming to you live on Politics and Business Television Abuja. I'm Fatima Abubakar Oyibo. On the news of this hour, amid rising tensions over U.S. President Donald Trump's threat to deploy military force in Nigeria, Daniel Bwala, special advisor to President Bola Tinubu on policy communication, has emphasized that any foreign intervention must be approved by the Nigerian government. Speaking to the BBC World Service, Bwala described Trump's remark as diplomatically inappropriate and reaffirmed Nigeria's sovereignty, stating that military collaboration must be based on mutual respect and formal consent. Bwala further disclosed that President Tinubu and President Trump are expected to meet in the coming days to discuss Nigeria's security challenges, particularly the alleged persecution of Christians that prompted Trump's threats. He noted that both leaders share a commitment to combating terrorism and insurgency, but stressed that unilateral action by any foreign power would violate international norms. The statement comes as diplomatic channels intensify efforts to de-escalate tensions and reinforce Nigeria's autonomy in managing its internal affairs. And a dramatic protest unfolded at the national headquarters of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in Abuja today, as a faction loyal to Minister of the Federal Capital Territory Nyesom Wike reportedly took control of the secretariat. The group, which included party supporters and key stakeholders, demanded the removal of Daniel Bwala, a prominent spokesperson aligned with the Atiku camp. Chanting slogans and waving placards, the protesters accused Bwala of undermining party unity and called for a leadership overhaul to reflect the current political realities. Security operatives were deployed to prevent escalation as tensions rose between rival factions. The takeover marks a deepening rift within the PDP, with Wike's bloc asserting dominance amid ongoing internal disputes over control and direction. Party insiders say the move could reshape the PDP's national leadership structure ahead of the 2027 elections. Meanwhile, calls for reconciliation and dialogue are growing louder as stakeholders warn that prolonged infighting could weaken the party's position as Nigeria's leading opposition force. Meanwhile, the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) has officially flagged off its annual Ember Month campaign in Kebbi State, calling on motorists to embrace responsible driving as the year-end travel season intensifies. Speaking at the launch event, the Kebbi State Sector Commander Yusuf Haruna emphasized the importance of adhering to traffic regulations, especially during the high-risk months of increased vehicular movement. The campaign, themed "Speed Thrills but Kills, Drive Responsibly and Avoid Overloading," aims to reduce road crashes and fatalities through public education, enforcement, and stakeholder collaboration. The FRSC also announced plans to deploy additional personnel and patrol vehicles across major highways in the state to ensure compliance and swift emergency response. Commercial drivers, transport unions, and community leaders were urged to support the initiative by promoting safe driving habits and vehicle maintenance. As festive activities approach, the Corps reiterated its commitment to safeguarding lives and property on Nigerian roads, warning that reckless driving, speeding, and overloading will not be tolerated. For more updates and in-depth analysis, follow Politics and Business.TV.English on YouTube and Facebook. Connect with us on Instagram at PMBTV_English and TikTok and X at PMBTV_ENG. Remember to subscribe and stay informed. That'll be all for now. I'm Fatima Abubakar Oyibo. To have a lovely day. Bye for now.